showing you how to make simple cuts with a rotary tool on the Designer Tack Board. For this Easter egg template, I'm going to use the gray board. So you're going to place the template on the board and tape it down with painter's tape. This way the template stays intact while you're cutting, but the painter's tape won't stick to the paper and tear it when you're ready to take it off. The next step is going to be to use your rotary tool to cut out the template. Now before you do, there's a few important things you need to know. First of all, make sure you don't have any sleeves hanging down, keep your hair back, and you're going to want to use safety goggles because some of the dust can fly up and you don't want to get that in your eyes. So pop your safety goggles on, and you're going to turn your rotary tool on with a drill bit in it. I've got my Designer Tack Board in a template ready to go, and I make sure that I've got something old underneath it in case the rotary tool goes all the way through. It can be an old piece of cardboard or a discarded piece of designer tack like I have here. I've trimmed my designer tack down to the shape of the template so that there's not a lot of extra material in my way that I'm going to have to cut around. This is the most efficient way to do it so that you're not having to reach around parts of the board. I've cut it directly to the size of my template. Yeah. You're going to turn the speed of your rotary tool up to about 4. And make the first cut a plunge cut into the board, straight up and down. From here, you're going to go in a counterclockwise direction, very, very slowly. When the dust accumulates so much that you can't see the line of the template, just give it a blow. And because you have safety goggles on, it won't get in your eyes. As you're going, it may help you to tape the lines of the template that you've already cut so that everything stays flat so that you can cut it better. If for some reason you have to stop with the tool, it's important to turn the tool off, place it back in your line where you want to pick up, and then turn it back on to keep cutting. Another trick that might help you cut a little bit more efficiently is if you hold the tool perpendicular in your line and move the board around the tool instead of trying to drag the tool across the line. It makes for a cleaner cut and it's not so hard on your arm. Okay, now that I've finished my cut, I can take off my glasses and carefully remove the painter's tape from the designer tack along with the template. You can see my Easter egg shape is cut out, so I'm going to carefully put pressure on it to make the piece come out. Now if there's a little bit of rough edge left from the rotary tool, you can take an X-Acto knife or a box cutter carefully trim the edges. You want to hold your cutter at an angle and trim the rough edges off, just like this. And that'll make a much cleaner line. If you're like me and you left a little piece of the paper that kind of curled up on you, you can take some white glue and simply place it right here on your finger on the paper and hold it down like that. Go over the edges one time with your hand just to knock off any of the extra dust. And there you have your Easter egg designer tack board.